Hey everybody, it's Michael from Mr. Knife Reviews. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Hadros from Civivi. It's a design by Dylan Mallery, and I was lucky enough to be able to pick up one at Blade Show. They had these for show and tell, but not necessarily for sale at their booth. But at 4 o'clock on Friday, or Saturday actually, they opened up and allow people to stand in line and purchase one of the knives that they saw. They only had 3 of the Hadroses there, and it's one I've been looking at for a couple of years now. Dylan showed it right before the pandemic, and so I guess it's only been a year or so. But he showcased it right before the pandemic. It was about to come out, and then pandemic kind of threw things off. But I just love the outlines on it. I'm just a huge fan of the design. If you've seen any of the knives I've designed for Aurora Knife and Tool, you know that I'm kind of a sucker for the thin handle and wide blade. And actually, just in a conversation with Dylan, probably was a couple years ago, I was just talking to him about how he does his proportions. One of the things that always bugs me about a knife design is when the handle looks disproportionately larger than the blade. And I asked him, what do you do that makes your proportions look so good? And he talked about, the angles where he places the pivots, and then just basically looking for a blade to be taller than the handle itself. And that really helps kind of trick the eye. Obviously, the handle has to be longer slightly than the blade, otherwise the blade tip would be coming out. And so you've got to kind of trick the eye into seeing it as if it's larger. So yeah, in terms of pocket, I mean, it's very pocket friendly, in and out of the pocket, no problem, very discreet, very small. It's still pretty long. I'll get some measurements for you, but it's plenty of cutting performance for my use. My use is super light EDC. Probably 9 times out of 10 when I take my knife out of my pocket, I'm playing with it, not using it. So yeah, but I mean, I just think the look on it's really nice. It's this brown G10 that comes off looking really slick. They had a green and I guess an olive and a black as well, but this was my favorite. I'm sure anybody carrying it, gripping it very forcefully, would feel the pocket clip as a hot spot. I mean, for what I never use my knife in like a death grip, so I just don't experience that. I guess it's kind of drop shotty. But the action where it's very fun, very flickable, middle flick, thumb flick. Yeah. So, yeah, I really like it. Right now, I don't think there's pricing for it. I was talking to Dylan. Dylan said he thought maybe in the 60s range. Not sure when these are going to be coming out. But I was just super stoked to get the opportunity to pick one up, especially since I've been eyeing it for so long. And I'm a big fan of Dylan and Dylan's work, and he's just a solid dude. So it's hard not to, I guess I can't say I'm unbiased because I love his stuff. But I will say this is definitely a me knife. It's one that fits my hand, and I just love deep pocket clip, deep carry on it. So yeah, if the design speaks to you, I'd say pick it up. I mean, it's good fit and finish. Obviously, it's Civivi. Since this is more or less a prototype, I'm not gonna go too far into I guess the action on it, because this is what I'm assuming they're gonna come out like. But yeah, I'm a big fan of it. If it speaks to you, I would say pick it up. I think it's well worth it, and get to support a cool guy as well, because Dylan is a super good dude. All right, thanks for checking it out.